Welcome back to Raw Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have the Warriors hosting the Rockets, game number 4. And the Warriors are 3.5-point home favorites. The over-under is at 202.5. The Rockets are plus 142 on the money line, while the Warriors are minus 168. Now, these are the overnight odds. They're going to change the closer we get to tip-off tomorrow. The 3 games in the postseason. The Warriors won game 1 by 10, 95-85. Then the Rockets won 109-94 in Houston. And then the Warriors won 104-93 at home in Golden State. Now, we're going to do how these teams have done against each other in their last 10 first, and then we'll go how they're doing in the playoffs against each other. Head-to-head, the Warriors are 7-3 against the Rockets in their last 10. The home team's on a 2-game winning streak. The home team is 5-5. The favorite has won and covered the last 2 games that they've played against each other. The underdog is 6-4 against the spread. The favorite is 6-4 on the money line. The under has hit in the last 7 games that they've played against each other. The under is 7-3, but the over at 202.5 is 6-4. Lineups for tomorrow's game, and please don't come for me if they decide that someone isn't going to play that I say, because they have 30 minutes before the game to tell you who will and who won't play. It's supposed to be Van Vliet, Green, Brooks, Thompson, and Sengun for the Rockets. And then for the Warriors, it says Curry's listed as in, and then Podziemski, Butler, Green, and Post. And Butler is listed as questionable. We know he did not play in the last game that they played in. Now, more specifically, how these teams are doing against each other in their last 3 games. Obviously, the Warriors are 2-1. The Warriors are 2-1 against the spread. The under has hit in all 3 games that they've played against each other. These have been fairly close games with the exception of, game 1. The Rockets average 95.67 points per game, so call it 97, while the Warriors are at 97.67 per game, so call it 98. So 98, 96, a bucket. The Rockets do score or have scored more points at the half than the Warriors have. 47-67, so call it 48-60, 46, 48-46. Yet again, 1 possession game. The Warriors are shooting better from the field at 43.9%, so almost 44%, while the Rockets are at 41%. The Rockets are way out rebounding the Warriors, 50 per game, while the Warriors are at 38, which also could mean that they're missing more shots in addition to, grabbing offensive rebounds, because when you look at the field goal percentage, it favors the Warriors. The Warriors obviously are shooting better from 3, 43 of 120, while the Rockets are 32 of 97. The Rockets pretty much average 8 steals per game, while the Warriors average 10 steals per game. This has been a much more competitive and defensive kind of series than a lot of people were expecting. I know that the Rockets have turned it around and they actually play defense like they didn't in years past. And I know these scores are semi-lopsided. The Warriors won the last one by 11. The Rockets won by 15, and the Warriors won by 10. So all of these games have been decided by double digits. But when you balance it out over the 3 games, it's just wild how it's a 2-point difference. I'm gonna go with the home team here. I'm gonna go with the team that's been a little bit more battle tested, the champs, not last year's champs, but just the core. I'm gonna take the Warriors on the money line. I will take the Warriors laying the points, and the over-under is where I'm concerned, because we haven't had a game so far this series where both teams scored over 100 points. I'm going to lean under. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.